Hi everyone, good evening ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, welcome to my live video. Okay, I can tag people actually, so yeah, I can tag. Let's be next. Good evening ladies and gentlemen. I'll just wait for a few minutes for a few people to join in, and then I can start today's topic. So you can all see it there. Today's topic will be very interesting for just 15 to 20 minutes. And yeah, I'm so sorry. I have to take this mentor so that my voice can go clear again. Habibi, come to Dubai. Okay, let me quickly see if I can. Yes, that's what I'm putting on. I'm walking on sunshine. Oh, I'm walking on sunshine. Alright, whether it's there or not, I don't know what happened to my network today. My network has been disturbing me. I know. What's today is it actually? Today is 11, right? Right. Hi everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to share this video to my other pages, and I'd like you to bear with me a minute. All right. Let me give the title here. Okay. Yeah. Good evening. Yes, I'm live on my Instagram page too. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tina. On this page you're watching me from is called Solution Center with Tina. All right. As you all can see, what today's topic is. Today's topic is learn to respect laws. I want opinions. Right, that's okay. Learn to respect countries, other countries' laws, rules, and regulation. Hi everyone, welcome to my live video. I'm so sorry if I don't mention your name. I just don't want to miss what is in my brain. Alright, I'll use this page to watch what I'm doing here. Alright, so as you all know what we do here on social media, Facebook social media handle. I do talk show, I do comedy, I also, do other activities that is being done on social media. I also sell my products. I also. All right, so if you want to buy good in UAE, I'm available. If you want a personal shopper, you can contact me on this page, or you can go to my Tina Rag page on Facebook and on Instagram to send me a DM, or probably you can WhatsApp me if you have my WhatsApp number. You can also WhatsApp me quickly. I just want to talk about this topic, but before I dive in fully, I'd like to also talk about my hairline business. All right, this particular one, I didn't use anything like serum on it. You can see this is all natural, and only if I want to go out I can just add a little bit of serum so that it can, just to give that shining look and beautiful look. And then you can also use water on this wave. Even though it has a very tough, a very big wavy, you can use water spray, or you can use my coily spray for this particular hair. All right, I have other hairs. As you all know, I do other brands of hair, countries of hair. I have them loads. So thank you for watching me. If you watch my video and you feel like patronizing me, or you want to try me, okay, by patronizing what I do here, you can contact me directly on my WhatsApp number or speak to me on my WhatsApp number directly on my phone, and I'll pick your call and then we'll speak. Okay, this is my real face and I'm using my face. I'm not under any profile, or possibly some people, they will tell you they do this and all of that. You will never get to see their face on social media. You will just have to be doing business with someone that you cannot see their face. All right, and most people, I have received a lot of complaint about people that, you know, buy they bought a lot of hairs from some vendors, and the next thing the vendors disappear totally, because, you know, most of them are not using their original account, and some of which they are not using their original face, you know, to speak and advertise their products. So if you see one of those kind of, I don't have to advise you, you already know what to do. When you meet people like that, you know what to do. You know how to stay away from such people. Someone that you cannot contact directly. Maybe you should not do business with such person, but you can contact me through my DM, on my Facebook, I'm everywhere, you know. So you can even ask about me from few people that knows me and, you know, have that trust problem. Now, I want to talk about those that are in UAE and outside the UAE, and those that have come to, you know, misbehave here one way or the other. I also want to talk about them. Okay? I also want to talk about them. Now, I noticed that the UAE government, first of all, I want to thank them for lifting the ban and giving us another opportunity to have a good friendship together. To me, they are very nice people, and they've been nice to me and my family. That includes when I was going to university here. All right, I have been, you know, living here with, living here without no fear or problems. And they've been nice to us. I'll speak for myself, because right now I'm speaking for myself. I don't want to speak for other people because I don't know what they do. I only know what I do here and my territory, this particular house that I am in. Right. A lot of things has been going on social media about Africans living in UAE and how they don't cherish this country, how they don't respect the leader of this country, and how they have decided to disgrace themselves, of which many of us have lived here for more than 10 years and still counting. More than 10 years and still counting. They made it very difficult for people like us that has, you know, that managed to finish our university and, you know, graduated to get our MBA. We couldn't get a job because of what they've done. And this is very painful, and I'm speaking exactly how I feel. We need to respect ourselves when we travel to any country. You must understand the reason why you should respect people's law. When people or when a country tells you that this and this are what we do here, if you don't like it, the best for you is to exit. As far as I am concerned, this country has been good, fair to everyone. That includes the president of UAE. They made everything easy for everyone, not just African community. If you are living in a country like this, an African community community should respect the law of the land. Regardless who you are, who your father is, you must respect the law. That is very simple. And majority of these people that you know came from nowhere, I don't know, I can't mention individual. I can't mention one particular country because it could be any African country. Anybody can run under any country to claim a particular country. You know what I mean? In this country, you must work. Either you're a content creator, it's their job. If you're working in the office, you must work. That's the only thing I know and I can say. If you're coming from your country and you're a lazy person, stay in your country and do how you, behave, do how you like. Don't come to a country just because of few people, maybe 10 or 15 people, everybody will be banned. This what happened is something that it should never happen to anyone. Am I happy? The answer is no. Is it affecting me? Of course it's affecting everyone. Everyone. When you move from your own country to come to, to another country, okay, and just so you can have a good life. And coming to this country, you find out that, okay, everything is working fine. And then the next thing you do or you want to do is to channel your energy to something that can put you in trouble. And when the problem comes, you run away, you hide. I love it when people try to, bring the character in them. And then when the character come inside you, be ready to face it. Don't start rolling up and down. Come outside and face the music. Don't put people in problem. Some people derive joy in putting people in a lot of problems. This country has been peaceful for more than 20 years, 15 years, for those that have stayed up to that years here in this country. Until a particular set of people moved in and everything changed. Everything changed completely. We were lost. We don't even know what to do. I was still about to finish my dissertation and I cannot figure out. It's really, really affected me mentally. But I am happy because I have my husband beside me who keep giving me hope to say everything will be fine. And the good thing about my husband is he understands and he knows how to handle stress. You see what happened today? And the reason why I came out on my other page to dance, I and my family knows the reason. If you don't respect people, these particular individuals don't even respect their family at all. It shows who they are automatically. You can't come to a country and start misbehaving. What happens to walk away? When someone offends you, we have a lot of phone numbers, we have a lot of people that you can ring, you can call, you can reach out to. You can report the case. And the government of this country knows what to do, especially they don't accept bullying in this country or slandering or even defamation of character in this country. That is how peaceful this country is. You wake up in the morning, take your shower, you drive out, take your children to school. From there, you can just go to your work. Stress-free. They stress no one. And I'm talking to our African sisters and brothers that you can ignore things, especially if you have a flatmate in the house and the flatmate doesn't understand where you are coming from, because you've stayed in this country for more than 10 years. You know the rules, and the other person living with you don't know the rules because probably he doesn't have a job. He's trying to get one, but he cannot secure one, and then he's depressed. You as an individual are supposed to be your brother keeper by, trying to explain and tell the person, don't worry, we can do it together. And when someone is under stress, depressed, mentally not stable, you will know. You should know. If you own the house, you can easily tell the person to exit quietly without not making problem. And if the person wants to make problem with you, you have all the right to make phone call, just a phone call. 5 seconds. You will see the government in front of your house to settle everything. That is how this country is. They are very peaceful. They will even ask you, they will tell you, why do you want to do this to your brother? Why can't you settle? If you insist, then they will do what you want and ask the person to leave. Why can't we live as one? Why can't we love each other? And majority of these people, if you see them, where they go to every Sunday, you will never believe it. They like to, they like to talk, they like to, shout, they like to yell at each other. They don't even know how to, crack jokes, how to make one happy. I did that video on my itinerary because I wanted people to laugh. I wanted that hope for everyone. But at the same time, I didn't pass my message on my itinerary page. I'm going to come out there tomorrow if I have time to speak, just like the same way I'm doing now. I'm a mother and I know how it is. I will never stand in the midst of people to castigate or instigate things. I won't. Because I know if I do, it's going to affect me. There is a saying, do not throw a stone to a glass house. You never can tell. It could meet your father. It could meet your mother. It could meet any of your family. We have to be careful the way we do things. We have to be careful the way we handle things. We have to be careful the way we talk to people. And most importantly, we must always learn to walk away when it's right. If I live in a country that is not mine, even in my country, and this I have learned. If I live in a country or I live in my country and I see that you are a very, erratic person, your attitude, your behavior is something I cannot condone, I will quietly bow and leave. Doesn't mean that I don't know how to face you. I don't have to talk about myself. The people that knows me during my secondary days, maybe if you meet one of them, they will tell you a little bit of my story, who I am. But university, education, knowledge has set in for us to understand when to walk away and when not to retaliate. There is no point. Because you are working, you don't want to be missed out. You don't want to start coming to the government, going in and out. As much as I love to address this every day, looks like every time before I even start saying anything, I keep talking to my brothers in the UAE especially, to try and understand. There are things that you cannot do in Germany. There are things, as an African person, that you cannot ever try in Germany. You can't. Sitting and sweat, you can't try it. So if you are in UAE and you are working, focus on your job. Come back home, do your normal thing. If you want to read. If you want to play music, make it accommodating for other people. You have your earpiece, you can just listen to your music and relax. Do not inconvenience anyone. That way the other party will want to retaliate. We are Africa. We must learn to live in a very good community. We must learn to stay calm, especially when things are not right. They know what to do. The government know what to do. They know how to handle situation. Far back as 15 years ago, if you go to the marketplace, there you will meet me there. I go there every day. I'm always there. You don't have to struggle too much. When you go there, you make money. You just pick one or two customers on the road, show them one or two places. You make money. You can make $200 a day. Per day, $200 if you know what you're doing. Back in the days. And then suddenly some group of people came in and that is it. Nobody can even go to the marketplace anymore. So a lot of people have really missed out. A lot of people have left the country. Even some good, genuine ones. Some genuine people with their family because they cannot cope. They couldn't secure any job. Just because some group and set of people moved to a country where we all are enjoying. It's a very lovely country. I think I'll start advertising UAE. Not I think. I will be advertising because I have never experienced any kind of, no. It has always been good. Let me tell you one story. I was driving out of my garage one day and I bashed my car. According to the rules of driving school, you can call the cops. I did. They came, they took pictures, you know, they told me the necessary thing. I did the necessary thing I'm supposed to do, and it is saved. If anything happened to my car anywhere, they knows the state the car was. I don't have to argue. There is evidence. And that is how sweet the country is. And when you hear Habibi come to Dubai, that is the truth. It's a very beautiful country. Very quiet country. You can see everywhere is calm. Even if you live in a community house, it's still calm. So if you as an African man living in UAE, please let's make it a conducive place for ourselves and for other people. If you respect yourself, they will respect you. But whereby you don't respect yourself, they believe we are all the same. We are very aggressive. You see a lot of people, they cannot pass their message in a very lovely and kind tone, knowing fully well that the other party is mentally not stable. Both of you cannot be mentally unstable. One will be stable and the other one will be unstable. And you that you knows the rules and regulation can easily walk away, or you call the direct line. We must learn to respect ourselves in other countries. When you are traveling, you are happy that you got your visa. The next thing should be, I'm going to this country to be a positive person. I'm going to this country to make sure that I make it in life. You should have one or two thoughts in mind. You should have reasons of going to that country. And when you get to that country, you should learn to focus on what you came there to do. A lot of people could not stay after the ban. They left. They ran away. Some ran out of the country. Some even had to go and, give themselves to the government to say, take me back. They couldn't stay. You know what I mean? So please, this is something that is important. Behavior, actually, that is today's topic. Learn to behave yourself when you are not in your country. Even if you are in your country, also learn to behave yourself. It's important. Whether you are in your country or not, you can't even misbehave in your country too. We should learn to be patient to each other. There are things that we should never. No one should find us there. No one should see us doing that. Respect is reciprocal. When you respect people, people will respect you. People will love you. People will show you love. If you come to a country like this, you must respect people. That is certain. If you know that you cannot respect no one, stay in your country where you don't respect even your own father. If you don't have character in your country where you are coming from, when you come to other countries like this, your attitude will show. Who you are will show. People will see you for who you are. This is the truth. People will see you for who you are and say, this is the kind of person you are. We have a lot of other countries in this country. Other people, other individuals, other, countries living here. And they behave themselves because they know where they are coming from. They know that their president will never come to fight for them because they already told them not to leave. So stay in the country because we know that you cannot make it. So they never even have arguments, confrontations with no one. You will see a lot of Africans here working for you as a nanny, maid, cleaner. They have no respect for no one. When you try to talk to them, they don't even know that as the boss of the company, They don't have respect for, they don't even know how to respect you. Like where they are coming from has no training. You don't know when to speak and when not to speak to your boss. Someone that is employs you, that is your MD. You don't know when to speak and when to say thank you. I'm so sorry. They never do. And then when they sack them, they will start looking for one family that is affecting them in the village, in the countryside, in the backside, on the floor. Your character, your behavior made your boss to sack you. We must learn to respect ourselves, to behave properly, to at our age. I am not perfect, but when I see things, I just don't speak. It's better for me not to speak than for me to speak. I just don't want to speak. There is no point. I don't want to lose my job. So why do I want to speak? No need. If it's not affecting me directly, then, and if I have to speak soft. For who I'm talking to or for my boss to, understand where I'm going to. And you don't have to continue hitting it. Once you pass your message, you just leave it. Don't talk about it anymore. Because the person that you told or the person that you spoke to knows what you are saying. But maybe thinking or trying to get the next step to what you have just said to him or her. Some African countries don't have respect at all. When you tell them to come and clean your apartment, the way they will speak to you, like they are the one paying you. If my room or my house is not dirty, I will not invite a cleaner to come and clean my apartment. If I am okay and I'm just living just with my children, I will not invite anyone to come and be a nanny or a maid for me or a helper for me. That's the right word, helper. But when you are dealing with this kind of people, and you already cited and see how your boss character is, now it is your job to use another strategies to follow him or her. Because if you get upset and that's your, everybody have that behavior. So you'll be very aggressive because he's aggressive to you. He's your boss. You can't do anything about it. If you don't like the job, you quietly exit. Quit without having issues. So please, let's learn to respect each other, to behave ourselves, to be less aggressive. It is very important. I'll just give my guests opportunity time to speak on this particular issue. And then if I have said anything wrong, maybe he would correct me, yeah? Why not?
Good evening, all. Thank you, Tina. Very well put. Very little to add, may I say. But I'd like to advocate that, as in all circumstances, particularly when you're expat in whichever country, it is always the minority what puts the majority at a disadvantage, both in jobs within the country itself, social standing, trust, honesty. It's those minute people cause massive damage, and that may be through lots of things, but what people are concerned about is that, is to deliver your let's say discomfort to people in a polite way, not in an aggressive way. And that's got to be borne in mind when you, particularly in the UAE, and to be quite honest, the Middle East, you cannot shout and scream and get aggressive because people will report you its aggressive nature. They don't want to see it. What will it lead to next? Fighting. They don't want to see it on the streets. So, you've got to step back In fact, step back, walk away from it, and get on with your life. Don't confront because you were right. Forget it. Just walk away. And that's how you'll survive much better. Living as an expat in a country which is not yours. But, you know, I've seen Nigerians suffer too much. You can't get a job. They are doing jobs which is not official. They are struggling to get visas. They are working at, you know, next to nothing rates. Why? Because the majority are suffering for the minority. Now, maybe, as a suggestion, the Nigerian community know these people. They are elders in that community. They are people of stature in that community. And maybe that you create some sort of social network in the Nigerian community to monitor these people and to remind them how they should act in the society they're living in. This is not Nigeria. This is the UAE. There was an incident. My wife was pregnant, and we used the metro here, the train. Now, I was devastated by the way people reacted to get onto the train, and it was violent to get on the train. It was really violent. They push you and shove you and put you to one side. I've got a pregnant wife, which I was protecting, of course. And these people just barge on, and that train went. I got injured. In fact, that's why the doors closed on me, injured me. And there was a chap behind. I said, "This is how it is in Mumbai." So I said, "Well, actually, we're in Dubai." So, you know, there are just a minority of people what has discredited what are good people of India. Just a few people. Because my perception of that nationality now is very poor. Because the way they act. You know, you didn't give respect for a pregnant woman to get onto the train. You know, what's it all about? You know, so... You know, it just shows you that this sort of you know, let's say, a aggressive nature, and it's not for violence. It's just to, you know, they want to get on the train first. You know, and they disregarded everybody. But those 3 or 4 people degraded the rest of those people. And it's the same with anywhere, any nationality doing it. It's not just that particular incident, you know. So, you know, just think of the implications when you act in a certain way, because you do it. If you can carry on doing it, then the reputation, you know, goes out of control. Social media will expose it. Then you multiply it. But yeah, it may be only an incident of 2 or 3 people, but actually all Nigerians are the same. No, they're not. All Indians are the same. No, they're not. No nationality are all the same. It's a minority of each one. What's causing a problem? You're an expat in somebody else's country. Act responsibly. Act with respect. And people will like you. People will employ you. People will give you advice where to get a job. But if they get frightened of you, you know, it becomes a big problem for you. So, you know, if a certain nationalities seem to be aggressive, no one wants to employ them. You know, and that's gone through all the society within that community and within and I don't want to say countries, because the UAE is actually particularly, you know, a set of small state countries, let's call it. So, you know, it travels fast. So, you know, you've got to respect yourself so you build a reputation up for your nationality. That's my advice. Thank you.
One sec. So now that they've lifted the ban, what do you think?
For me, I think it's brilliant. It opens up not just the visas. You know, you've got to look beyond that, because there's you know, the jobs, what you can get. You can earn a living. You can then start supporting your family in Africa. So, you know, for me, it's an excellent way forward. The thing is that don't let the minority ruin this massive, great opportunity afforded to Nigerians by the UAE president and government. You know, we've got to praise them for this.
Yeah.
You know, and they do need praise.
Yes, they deserve to be praised, because no country with, and you know, peaceful talk, peaceful people, you know, very quiet people, no problem, less problem. You know, we need to learn to respect ourselves. First of all, the Africans community. I'm directing this message, and I'm gonna do a very quick message tomorrow morning, if I have the time, on my Tinarac page to say, enough is enough. We need to respect ourselves. We need to start behaving ourselves. You need to focus on what you told them on the visa that you are looking for in this country. That thing that you mentioned that you came to look for, whether you came to look for job or you must focus on what you came to do here and respect them. If you cannot respect the law, go elsewhere, so you don't put everyone in problem. An injury to one is an injury to all. We all faced the same thing here. It was really difficult for us. Very difficult. So on this note, I would like to, do you have any other thing to say?
No, just observe the law and enjoy the UAE, because it's a brilliant place.
It's a brilliant place. I'm going to be posting videos on Tina. I'll be posting a lot of videos, and so you can see the insight and see how it looks like and how beautiful, peaceful the country is. Thank you all for watching me. This is a very short video. I didn't even expect I'm going to spend more than this minutes. I thought I'll be doing just 10-minute video and then I'll call it a day, because I've, you know, this morning, I think I came out this morning on this page. So I will be doing short videos, long videos, depending on the topic that I will be treating or I am treating on this page. So on this note, we must learn to respect each other, love each other, support each other when that person is doing good, not when that person is doing something seriously wrong. Respect each other, support each other, you know. Yeah, I mean, you know, help each other at the place of work, not only being erratic all the time, staying around erratic people. You know, that should be something that we should never get ourselves involved. You see a lot of people, they don't want to make friends with anyone. They don't want to make friends with Africans. They don't want to make friends with no one because of the way some of Africans behave. I know I can play, if you look at my Tinarac play, I play a lot, I do my content, you know, that is me. My children are my best friend. My husband is my best friend. However, I have good friends that you can never see them or engage themselves in such manners. They know where they are coming from. Some people know where they are coming from actually, but they still want to misbehave. You know where you are coming from. Why do you want to attribute or show attitude that is not good, that can lead you into problem? What do you even gain in problems? How do you even sleep at night and thinking that you are in a problem where you cannot even get yourself out? Respect people so that people can respect you too. If the country is not conducive for you, you can exit. But for me, this country is good and it's a very good, favorable country. So if you love it, let's let's build the country together. Let's make the country a great place for everyone to stay in. Thank you all for joining me today. I just want you to know that I also do abayas, golds, personal shopping for any kind of thing that you want, hair, and many more. Thank you for joining me today, and stay blessed. Happy Monday. Enjoy the rest of your Monday and sweet dreams. Bye for now.